All right, and this is the quick review, and you found it for special functions. This is Unit 2, Special Functions. So remember, we're doing in this first part a piecewise function, meaning there's parts to it. And what you have to remember is the last part here is the domain values. I only want x values less than or equal to -1. All right, so really the function is y equals -3. That means x of a -1, I go to y of a -3. I'm going to put a dot there because of the less than or equal to -1, and I'm going to draw a line to the left. That's the function y equals -3. Now in the middle, I've got to do this middle part, and I have from just bigger than -1 up to including 3. Now again, I think the easiest way is to use slope and y-intercept. So my y-intercept is 1. I know I have a point there. I know my slope is up 1 and to the right 1. And I end at 3, so I can just keep going up 1 to the right 1 until I hit 3. Okay, so I need to go along this line. I have a big dot at 3. I'm going to go along this line, but I have to stop at -1, and I need a circle at -1 because of the less than. Does that make sense? Okay, now I'm going to do the last part in red. Again, it's y equals -2x plus 6. I'm going to do the slope. So I have a point at 6. I'm not going to try to emphasize that point because I don't start until just bigger than 3. And I'm going to go down 2. Right? I'm looking at the slope of -2 over 1. Down 2 to the right 1. Down 2 to the right 1. I'm still not in my area of the domain yet. Down to the... Okay, there I am. I can put a circle over that, go down 2 to the right 1, and now I have the line. I can do it one more time, down 2 to the right 1, and now I connect these dots, and that's that ending part. A piecewise function. This one had 3 parts. We tried to show you 3 different possibilities of how that might look. Okay, and then don't forget absolute value. Whenever you see absolute value, what kind of shape are you thinking? What is the shape of absolute value functions? And I hope you're thinking a V shape, right? These are a V shape. So there's the slope M, and H and K are the coordinates of the vertex. So let's all figure out, let me get rid of my purple there. Let's first off figure out the coordinates of the vertex. Well, it would be a -1, right? Because this must have been a -1 to make that plus in front of that 1. And what is our K value? It's 4. So this is our vertex. All right, let me get our graph exposed here. And I'm going to plot our vertex at -1, 4. So I'm going to put a dot there at -1, 4 right there. Now, if I use my slope, I can get the next point to the right. I have to go down 1 and to the right 2, right? So down 1 to the right 2. You see that? And if I want, I can do it again, down 1 to the right 2, but I know this goes off like this. Now I do the exact same thing on the other side. Go down 1 and to the left 2. And follow now that on the other side. And there's my V shape. It's kind of a wide V because of a 1/2 slope. And it points down because what? The slope is negative. If the slope would have been positive, that V would have been facing up. Isn't math cool? It really is. All right, special functions.